I promise I'll be good.
Okay. Look after yourself. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
How's it going? Um, how are you doing, Rev Critter?
I'm good. How
Yeah.
are you? Question. How are you feeling today, Eli? Are you okay? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm okay mentally. Just kidding. Not physically. Just okay. Um, just want to say to everybody, thank you for being here to support Rev Critter
Sure.
in your journey and to let us share her story. Um, and
Hi,
also,
everybody.
right? Um,
Hi, Nubby.
we got a, we got a quote. Believing in yourself is the first secret of success. Hello, everybody. How's it going? I know. Said hi to everybody. Positive message, right?
Positive message.
um,
Right.
well, first start, Rev Critter, if you want to go ahead and talk about yourself, like what's your what's your current journey into YouTube?
Journey into sound.
Yeah.
So, my current journey is in YouTube is sorry, I'm turning my freaking phone down because it's driving me absolutely insane. Current journey on YouTube is I'm having fun with it. I'm basically my channel is just sort of a melange of everything that I love to do. I do paranormal stuff, I cook, I just post random stuff that I like doing. I just kind of like to bring everything that I like to do to everybody else and hopefully um, inspire other people to do what they love and bring what they love to other people as well. And, just kind of go from there.
Well,
And
hey,
that
Jane.
in the background is the lovely and talented Captain Critter that just got woken up from his nap on the couch by his phone ringing.
I'm just like,
So
you didn't answer
there you
that
go.
phone.
No, I'm not because it's
No.
his.
We'll start off with cooking, okay? Um,
Okay.
what kind of dishes would you like to? Oh man, sorry. How far do you want to get into cooking on YouTube?
I pretty much throw stuff up there for just about everybody. I am a classically trained chef. Went to culinary school, did that whole thing. If anybody has seen what I do, I just sort of as a joke, I did a video of how to boil water. And because trust me, I've seen people try to boil water and forgot to put water in the pan.
Um,
And
I would just let it burn and be like, look at microwavable. No, just kidding. No.
yeah, and I do just silly stuff, grilled cheese and something for everybody. I made chicken piccata, and I'm just trying to throw things up that anybody and everybody can do, step by step stuff. And I'll do little things. I'm going to do one for boiling eggs, depending on how you like your eggs. Soft boiled or hard boiled. All the way up to how to make chicken nuggets at home. Just something for everybody. I'm trying to do just something for everybody. You don't have to be a classically trained chef
Yeah.
to cook. You can just be, you. And if you ever hear me use the term "you," I'm using it in the very broad sense of the word,
Oh yeah.
the global sense of everything. And yes, I mess with my hair a lot. It's a nervous habit of mine. Sorry.
She
Um,
loves when she's cooking. Don't worry.
hey, I'm the only one eating my food, so if I mess with my nose or if I play with my hair, I'm the one eating my own cooties. So there you go.
Nice. So what does your hubby say about your cooking? Does he like it?
He does. He absolutely loves my cooking. I have to make compensations for everything because he's allergic to eggs. anything that has eggs in it, he can't eat. So I have to make a lot of concessions with him. Mayonnaise, salad dressings, eggs,
Oh wow.
anything with eggs in it, he can't eat at all. Otherwise, he will die, and I do not want to be a widow anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have to make variations of things based on that.
Yeah. Are you planning to like further your career into culinary chef?
No, I did that. I did that. When I did that. For a very long time, I had a day job in IT. I have a couple, 3 degrees in computer science. So I did computer science and IT during the day, and then at night I was a chef for many, many years. And I cook for fun now, and I owned a catering company for a lot of years. And so, yeah, I cook for fun now, and I enjoy doing that more than anything.
Oh,
So
sounds like fun.
it is fun. I love to cook. I just like to cook for other people since, and we'll get into this later probably, but since I really can't eat,
Yeah, all good.
I cook for other people. So, Helly.
Hey, Ghost in the Prison. Hello, Ace Black Widow, 24. Thanks for sharing me out. Okay, let's get in. Let's get on to I know you were talking about your health a little bit, or your lap band surgery.
Gastric bypass.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought it was lap band.
Nope, gastric bypass. I had the whole shooting match taken out.
Okay. How did it affect your life?
It affected my life in good and bad ways. I had it done 10 years ago on May 5th, 2010, specifically. And the only reason that I can remember that date specifically is A, it was Cinco de Mayo, and B, 5 + 5 = 10. So,
Well, there you go.
at the time that I had it done, I was 335 pounds.
Oh wow.
I was severely insulin dependent diabetic. I had very, very, very horrid cholesterol problems. My blood pressure was fine, oddly enough. I do have a very happy heart, which I have always had, which I am very thankful and blessed for. But a virtual cornucopia of health issues. And I also have, which some people know, some people don't, I do have 2 kids. And I wanted to be around to see them, grow up and stuff. So I decided to have it done, in the company that I was working for at the time had through their health insurance a program that I could go through. So it was a 6-month program that I had to go through for the insurance, do this, do that, jump through that hoop and that fiery ring, and, do all this stuff. So I went through the program, got it all done, and had the surgery. The day that I had the surgery, my blood sugar was the exact same as my weight, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
But after that, never had a problem with my blood sugar again, which, hallelujah, thank you, bejeebus. And my cholesterol resolved itself, went from being able to eat anything I wanted to immediately being on a liquid diet, and went from 330 some odd pounds in May to being 130 some odd pounds that following June. And so, and here I am 10 years later, with still a melange of health problems,
Yeah.
to the point where I still cannot eat. If I try to eat anything solid, I call it my reboot cycle.
Mm-hmm.
I have horrible, yeah, Ghost in Prison. It is pretty amazing, actually. I call it my reboot cycle. I can't hold down any solid food, because when they bypassed, they took my stomach. It went from, if anybody doesn't know what gastric bypass means, they take your stomach, which is basically the size of a 1 to 2 liter bottle of soda,
Mm-hmm.
and they break it. They remove it to where it is about the size of a golf ball.
Wow.
Okay. They also bypass your intestinal tract and they bypassed. Now, let me preface this by saying that the gentleman that did my surgery is currently residing in a country that does not have any U.S. extradition laws.
Mm-hmm.
So, because he is under so many malpractice suits at this particular moment in time. So they bypassed the portion of my intestines that absorb any vitamins or minerals.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not absorb any vitamins or minerals at
Wow.
all, period. So it's you can imagine all of
How
the
do
health
you?
issues and whatnot that
How
I
do
have from
you?
that.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
How do you, with the minerals and all that, when you lost it, how do you gain all that back? Because with a human body, you have to have those minerals to survive. Like basically,
Mm-hmm.
how do you, um, how do you gain all that back so you stay healthy in that respect?
I don't. I'm very anemic at this point. You'll notice I've always been very fair skinned,
Mm-hmm.
but I am incredibly anemic. So I'm basically ridiculously pale all the time. I have to go in for what are called iron infusions, which basically they have to put it in via IV. Which, if you've ever seen liquid iron, I call it going in for my oil change,
Yeah.
because it looks like 10W30.
That sounds scary. I'm not gonna get one. Just kidding. Nah.
Yeah, it looks like 10W30 weight going into your arm. It's really funny.
Wow.
So
It's just like, hey, I'm a car, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
right. I can drink liquid nutrients. I basically survive on this shit, which is protein drinks. I'm covering up the name because not sponsored. It helps. It doesn't fix the problem, but it helps. So it's it does its best. I do the best with what I can with what I've got. So it's yeah, so Helly, you know the oil change. You know the gig, you know the oil change.
Wow. I didn't know that half. Like, man.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. But honestly, if I could go back and not do it, I would probably have a different procedure done. I probably would have opted for the sleeve versus the bypass. But I'm glad that I had it done, simply because if I hadn't, I probably wouldn't have lived to see 47.
Wow.
You know?
How does it see how does it affect like your physical activity?
Um uh well, I can tell you that after the weight loss, they figured out that okay, before I had the weight loss, they thought that I was having joint problems and issues and everything just because I was fat. And
No.
just because I was so overweight. Sorry, I'm going to turn down my light here because it's making me look like Casper the Ghost.
No, it's not.
Um, they thought that I was having so many joint issues and whatnot because I was just so ridiculously overweight, and I'm only 5'6".
Yeah.
So I'm very, I'm short for my family. I'm the shortest person in my family. Both my brother and my dad are 6'4". Both my mom and my sister are 5'9". So for my family, I'm the shortest one. And but after the fact, I was still having the joint issues, and I was still having the problems with the pain and everything. And they tested me and whatnot and did everything and found out that I have fibromyalgia. And upon further testing and whatnot, then they found out, oh, well, on top of all of that, you've been carrying around so much weight for so long, you no longer have any cartilage in either one of your hips or your knees.
Yeah.
And so you also have that to deal with. And you're going to need a both double knee and double hip replacement because of this. When would you like to schedule this? And I said,
Wow.
I'd like to schedule this over my dead body. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Wow. Wow.
So
Oh, that is crazy. I would have been no. Wait a minute. I'm changing my mind. I'm going with some. So basically, the lap band and the gastric is the same thing, basically, right?
no, the gastric bypass, they actually remove your stomach. Well, they don't remove your stomach. They just sort of scooch it over to one side. So the remainder of my stomach is still floating around inside my body. It's kind of creepy. The band, they just put literally a plastic rubber band around your stomach.
Yeah.
And that they inflate with silicone juice or jelly or air or whatever you want to call it. And then they can let out the air and then blow it back up to restrict how much you're actually putting into your stomach.
Wow.
So
can they, well, between the so they can be removed, like I mean, if you, no, I know not the gastric, but like if you wanted like either one removed, could you do it?
You can have the lap band removed, yeah.
Just a lap band. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Paul. Another question. I'm kind of confused about this one. So I did some research on it and everything. It says, do I have to be careful with the access port just underneath my skin? Because when I was looking it up, it says the access port is placed underneath the skin in the abdominal wall. And once the incision has healed, it should not cause discomfort or limit any physical exercise. The only sensation you might experience from the port occurs when you go in for adjustments. If you feel persistent discomfort in any port in the area, I just want to know I
don't know. I don't have a port.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a port. Now my ex-sister-in-law had the lap band done, and she never, I never heard her complain of any issues with it. But I don't know. I don't have a port on mine. I don't have any technical foreign bodies inside of me other than the weird, extraneous stomach floating around inside of me.
They're just like, whoa, just a port, like you're like a robot or something.
Yeah, right. No, but I don't have a port on mine because I don't have anything to fill up or deflate or anything like that. So
that's cool. Another question. Like, let's say, after you got it done, did you feel hungry or deprived after your surgery, or is it just automatically shrunken and you're not hungry? Like,
no, I never get hungry.
Okay. Wow.
I never get hungry. I know I have to eat because if I don't, then I know that I need to eat. But I don't ever want to because I know that if I try to eat something, it's going to make me sick. Does that make sense?
What do you mean by sick? Does it make you like have pains in your stomach or like?
No, it makes me throw up.
Oh wow! I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I eat. Anything solid. It doesn't matter how little. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter how slow I eat. It doesn't matter anything solid. It's a side effect of the botch basically, that was done on my surgery. I'm not saying that it's like that for everybody. I'm not saying it's like that for everybody. It's a side effect of the botch that was done on my surgery.
That's crazy.
So everybody, other people that have the surgery done might have a completely different experience. This is me personally.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that this is going to happen to everybody. Me personally.
That's what Greg meant.
If I try to eat anything solid, it's gonna reboot. And so I choose not to try to eat anything solid because I know it's gonna, therefore I have to live. I can try to eat really slimy stuff, really slimy stuff like macaroni and cheese and things like that, and chew like you have never chewed before in your life.
Wow.
So, yeah. Hi, honey. Hello, sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Critter.
Hey, what's up, Dad? Maybe in the middle you could do like a weather report. You know what I mean for us.
Hey, Dad.
Okay. Next question. What will happen if you become ill?
In what aspect?
Sort of like how when you're anemic and everything, and let's say you get sick, it messes with your immune system, right? Because you're anemic.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? Let's say if you catch the flu, like it's coming around. I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying, like,
yeah. Then I honestly pray because I don't have health insurance. So I try to avoid hospitals like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, 'cause you catch it.
If I do have to go into the hospital, fortunately, the very few times that I have had to, that's one of the things that I am very quick to tell them is that I have had gastric bypass surgery and that I am immunocompromised, that I don't absorb vitamins and minerals very well, and most of the hospitals have been very cognizant of that and take into consideration. Oh, thank you, Greg. Take into consideration my kind of extenuating circumstances, if you will, and they do their best to kind of work around it, with that. And I'm one of those, genetic rejects that kind of responds weirdly to medication.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So things tend to have the opposite effect on me than they should.
Yeah.
So it's kind of strange. It really is.
Yeah, every time they try to do like a needle, in my arm and stuff, and they're like, "Damn, your veins don't even work, man." Like, they want to just move every single time. I was just like, "Yeah, I'm stubborn like me."
Yeah, I'm a notoriously tough stick.
No, right? Just like do the other arm. They're like, "We don't see nothing in the other arm." I was like, "Well, I guess I'm dead."
Well, I have tattoos on the insides of both of my arms, and most phlebotomists are like, "I'm kind of scared to go through your ink." I'm like, "Why?" It's only on the top 2 layers. You can go straight through it. It's not going to do any harm. The veins are underneath it. Trust me.
No, I want to ask you a question. Okay, it's a little off topic question, but okay, it's stupid me asking it. But let's say if you get cut, right, and your skin's missing off the tattoo, like, does it grow back? Your tattoo's exactly the same, or
it depends on how deep it goes.
Okay, so you'll have a little patch missing, and you're like, "Oh man, that messed up my tattoo,"
Yeah, but I can always get it covered. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Okay, that's the questions.
I would get more upset if it jacked up this one because this one is my kid's initials.
Oh yeah, you'd be mad. You'd be like, "Oh, son of a gun!"
Like, God bless America.
Exactly. Well, I'm not gonna ask that question about pregnancy, so I'm not gonna ask that one.
Oh no, no mas.
Okay. How about I know you said vitamin supplements, about medications.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you told me with the medications, it works weird on you because of everything going on in your body and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I don't take vitamin supplements because they don't work. I can't, since I can't absorb them. My medications that I take, like my anti-crazy pills and things like that,
Yeah, yeah,
those do fine.
yeah. Oh,
Those metabolize well because, just because of what their inherent use is,
yeah,
or their inherent purpose, I guess I should say. Um, but things that metabolize in the intestinal tract and whatnot, like vitamin A, D, K, calcium, magnesium, potassium,
yeah.
things like that don't. Um, so,
How
but
about Excedrin? Like,
well, I I am terrified to take Tylenol or Excedrin or anything along those lines nowadays. I had a very traumatic experience with acetaminophen a few years ago because
yeah,
of fibromyalgia and because of the fact that I don't have insurance. I was taking acetaminophen
mm,
a lot. Uh, just because of the pain factor and because people pay attention to the warnings on the bottles. This
I
is your
know.
public this is your public service announcement from your good friend Rev Critter. Pay attention to the warnings on the bottles because your girl didn't, and she took way too much acetylfertilinin,
What?
Tylenol, and she went into stage 3 liver failure because of it. So pay attention. Pay
Yeah.
attention because Tylenol will send you into liver failure and you will end up in the hospital for 3 weeks, like I
Wow.
did.
How about okay? How about cuts? Like, any injuries? Like,
They hurt.
well, I know that, but like, I'm talking about because I know you're anemic and everything else. I mean, isn't like a cut gonna like heal
I don't bleed.
slower? You don't
No, I
you don't
don't.
bleed?
I don't bleed as much as normal people
Oh wow.
because I'm anemic because I don't have as much blood in me as normal people do. Normal
Mm.
people, listen to me. Normal people.
Oh, I'm not normal either. Okay, question. How about alcohol? Or maybe if you go out to eat, like if you have like a such like an appetizer or I know that you said that in that one you can't even eat nothing without hurting, or it has to be just watch you gotta watch out what's in the food as well, right?
Well, I don't. I'm a cheap date, people. Since I
Salad
don't eat and
services.
I quit drinking. Um, oh, I'm getting wafted at. What are we wafting at me?
Salad.
Ooh, that smells good, honey.
Hmm.
Nice job. I don't really I can't eat anything. So we really don't go out all that much. So yay for Captain Critter. He doesn't have to feed me. Um, and I quit drinking today is 65 days sober for your girl Critter. So I am a cheap date. Hot damn.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Not
Thank
like the
you.
cheap date thing, but yeah, you have a good
Uh,
man that.
I do. He still drinks. I don't care. He drinks rum. I hate rum. Always have. It's disgusting.
How about
Um,
do you suffer with constipation or
nope.
wow?
Don't have that problem. Why? No solid food.
Damn it, I'm not gonna get that shit. Forget that. Um,
Yay, past life. 4 days behind me.
congrats, dude. Really, congrats. Past life, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's
Yay,
move on with
yay.
that.
We be
Um,
coming.
I heard you were a pastor. Like, what kind of pastor were you?
I am an ordained Unitarian minister. That is true.
Can you explain the kind of pastor? What is that called? Um,
Unitarian.
Unitarian. Can you explain that? We won't get into it because I respect your beliefs and everything. Not, I mean, I just want to respect that. So.
Oh no, you're fine. I don't mind talking about it at all. If
Okay.
is anybody in the chat familiar with Unitarianism? I want to know.
Everybody's welcome on here. Just so you know.
If you are not familiar with Unitarianism, we are not weird. It's actually it's very all inclusive. All inclusive meaning, yes, there is okay, Sheila, awesome. It's very all inclusive. It is, yes, there is a higher power. Everybody has their right to have their own higher power. We don't care if it is God. It could be Yahweh. It could be that tree. It could be the universe. It could be your kitchen sink. It could be, your bottle of hand sanitizer. It could be your can of Pringles. Exactly. It's whatever you feel comfortable as your higher power. As long as you are a good person, you make good choices, you don't push your religion on other people. Do good, be a good person, believe in good, live a good life, and just be the good that you want to see in the world. And that's the Reader's Digest version of it.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
I was watching a video, and I kind of got mixed up there because it said that you guys do believe in Jesus' journey, but you guys believe in his goodness, but you don't really. Oh, I can't really like. It's you know what I mean though. His way of preaching and everything is different. Then y'all guys follow his walk and everything through life, but you guys believe more into like scientifically, you know what I mean? Like sort of like science more than
it's the good in the world, not necessarily one person, it's not, the one ring to rule them all, the one God to rule over everything, it's hard to explain in a and of course, my words are breaking down on me right now. For everybody who doesn't know me or anything like that, I was in a coma a few years ago and had a stroke while I was in the coma, and my words don't work a lot of the time, and I do have to apologize for that. It takes me a minute to sometimes to get my words back. UUA.org. Look it up.
I looked that up. Yeah.
Do your research, people. Just do some research on it. I'm not the end all be all on explaining everything, nor do I want to be. Do your research. Look it up. Just look at it, and just I always tell people, look things up. Be informed. Don't take my word for it. Crime in Italy. Good Lord. I'm one person. One, and I'm a very, very small cog on a big ass wheel.
Yeah.
And it's big wheel, keep on turning. Proud Mary.
What's up, Eddie?
Channel your Icantina. Go look it up. Get you some Icantina.
But with me, like, actually looked at the website you sent me about your church. I think it looks pretty cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to bad say about it. Like, yeah. I mean,
no, it's honestly, very all inclusive. It really is. And I'm one of those people that I'm not into the whole big, huge, massive, bands and people up there, singing and all dancing Six Flags over Jesus. Yeah, the whole mess and parking lots full of people with flags and landing planes in the parking lot and no, I'm not into that. I'm sorry, but give me small and give me I just want to be able to go someplace and feel comfy. I don't want somebody to tell me
can't wear a dress or
yeah, I mean, don't tell me what I have to believe. Tell me what I believe is okay.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
It's like I got this banner right here. So like everybody's welcome, no one's perfect, anything's possible. I mean, that's why I say, hey, I don't care if you're Catholic or anything. I still respect your ideas. Everybody's welcome in here.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's perfect. Hell bent on mercy. God, I'm not. God, just ask my kids. Shit.
Exactly. Because I mean, no, see, it makes sense. Yeah, exactly, Haley. Like, I mean, it's like me. Like, I'm not perfect. Like Ron said, he's not perfect. Be quiet, Ron. Like, no one's perfect. I mean, like, perfect. He was always joking, though.
Nope, not perfect. Just ask my husband.
So Haley said, makes much sense. You just let her do teriyaki. Life is full and full as me. Yeah, exactly. Beauty, nature. But like me, I was a Pentecostal. My dad was a Pentecostal pastor. And, yeah, she said, "Ooh, no, just kidding." No. But anyways, Tyler says, "What is perfect? God is perfect. I'm not. I'm just a man. I'm just a cool guy that just hey, keep on rolling." You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's forget this dude. Okay, other than religion, okay, we know that. Oh, are you? Can you marry somebody legally, real quick?
Absolutely, I can.
I had to ask that question. Thank
and
you.
And I do. I'd never charge anybody to marry them either.
She accepts tips. She's really good at it.
I accept donations. But I never charge anybody to marry them, ever.
Cool. Vinny said he's Methodist. And Sheila says, I'm perfectly not perfect. Todd says, what is perfect? Exactly. I mean,
you guys have all seen the picture of my shirt that I wear that says beautiful disaster.
Oh,
that's basically what I think I am. I'm a beautiful disaster.
Right. Hey, Kate and Sarah, how you doing? Vinny says, so what you're saying is you charge donuts? Sure. You know what I mean? Like, well, I like donuts, but I'm trying to lose some weight naturally because when she's going, I don't want to go through all that, and I'd rather just not eat much, and lose some weight.
I'm telling you guys, go look at the video that I posted on, what was it, September 1st, versus what I look like now. Because on September 1st, that was before I quit drinking. And then look at me now, and you can tell the difference between before I quit drinking and now, and just the difference in my weight.
Yeah. I didn't
know. No freaking clue it was having that big of an impact on my weight. Just no freaking clue.
Yeah. The only thing,
Kelly, right? I mean, I was just like, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. Look at me. Oh my.
Yeah, man, you lost a lot of weight. You know what I mean? Like,
I was shocked.
Yeah. The only thing
I have not been able to get into, and I cannot tell you when.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about my dad, who's a Pentecostal pastor, he told me, "Oh, women have to be in dresses and blah blah blah. You can't drink and this and this and this and this and this." I'm just like, get out of here.
You know, the last time I wore a dress. Last time I wore a dress is when me and Captain Critter got married.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you let's go into the paranormal. What do you think about the paranormal?
What's the paranormal?
Sort of like visiting graves and maybe go hunting.
Tomorrow morning at about 10 a.m., I am leaving for Jefferson to meet up with Sean, and we are going to be staying the night at the historic Jefferson Hotel for our investigation, which I am very much looking forward to. So that's going to be fun. So looking forward to that. But no, paranormal, you guys know it. I love it.
Okay, so when did you decide to get into the paranormal, like ghost hunting and stuff like that?
Well, my first paranormal experience was when I was 5.
Yeah.
5 years old. My brother accidentally hit me in the head with a golf club.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only about a year and a half older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And he and I went out to the driving range with our dad, and he wasn't cognizant of how close to him that I really was. And he swung back with the golf club and clocked me right here. Still have the scar.
Oh, wow.
And ended up in the emergency room. And when they were trying to get me cleaned up to put stitches in, I looked up and there was a very distraught woman standing in the corner that I had absolutely no idea who she was. Thought she was one of the hospital staff, and she was just walking back and forth, just wringing her hands, wringing her hands, and she was very upset. And she walked back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, and then she walked that way and smooth through the wall.
Wow.
And I was like, well, that ain't right. Here I am 5, and I'm just like, okay. And after that, it was just sort of like there they were. And it just, I don't know if that was the trigger or if it was just when I very first noticed it, just because they say head injuries.
Yeah. Now, how do you communicate with spirits? Like let's say, let's say you walk into this house, right, or where the location you're going to. Okay, how would you protect yourself from spirits? What would you take with you?
I don't really try to protect myself from them, honestly.
Okay.
They're there. I accept that. I see them, I hear them, I talk to them just like they're normal people. If they have any ill will or malevolence to them, I try to explain to them that I don't have any ill will or negativity or malevolence towards them, and that if they do, I kindly ask them to step away and not communicate with me, and that if they cannot respect that, then I'm going to have to ask them to stay away from me. And if they can't respect that, then I'll use my superpowers to keep them away.
So do you consider yourself as a medium or a psychic?
No, I consider myself universally aware.
Okay, cool.
I don't throw labels on myself. I think that that's a little.
Oh, I understand. It's just going with all my questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I got you.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just I have different ways of dealing with things that a lot of people. People have different ways of dealing with things. I deal with things a little bit more chill than a lot of people do. Some people go in screaming and hollering and throwing holy water and demon juice and booty sweat and whatever all sorts of stuff at things. And
yeah,
and I don't. And
Um,
I don't ask spirits if they want to, if they need help crossing over or anything like that, because maybe they don't want to, you know.
exactly. Well, okay, how about equipment? Sort of like, are you gonna take with you a spirit box, or maybe like your that one app you downloaded on your phone? It was up, Gemma.
I'm pretty bare bones when it comes to it. My biggest piece of equipment is me.
Yeah.
I have a video camera that I use. It's got night vision. I have my little critter cam, my Dragon Touch, tiny camera.
Mhm.
Um, I have my two phones. It's got some apps on it. I have my voice recorder. Um, but I don't have a lot of equipment. I don't have REM pods. I don't have.
Is it sort of like
Um,
you're kind of like weary about the spirit
no, it's
box?
not. It's not so much that I'm leery about them. It's just that I don't really use them. I use flashlights. I'm old school.
Oh,
I've been doing this for 30 years, before all of this technological hoo-ha came out, and I still just kind of stick to the basics. And I mean, like I said, the best piece of equipment that I've got is me.
yeah.
And if other people want to use the flashy lights and the blinky stuff and the stuff that lights up and
Yeah.
EMF meters and all that good gravy boat stuff, then great, more power to you. I just choose not to.
Okay, let's go on. Okay, let's go on about how you notice spirits, right? Like when because I know you've done it for 30 years. You've seen them, right, for those whole 30 years. Okay, when you see a spirit in front of you, right? It could be different things. It could be an object. It could be anything. Like, what is that feeling when you see a spirit? Like, what I mean, a smell or perfume or whatever. Like, have you ever experienced that?
Hmm. Yeah, smells, distortions. You can just kind of look and see. It's just sort of like not to go all Doctor Who, but sort of a wibbly wobbly, sort of distorted
Yeah.
uh, ness to the air. It's sort of a kind of an electricity kind of feeling. Normally, it hits me on my left side. It just sort of feels like you know when you walk through spider webs
Hmm.
and you can feel sort of that spider webby kind of, you feel like you just kind of want to brush it off.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like. Um, but you just get that something ain't kosher. Yeah.
Like your hair standing up on your arms. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's just you just get that feeling like and a lot of it, if you feel like something's just not quite right, I'm gonna bet you all the change I got in my pocket right now that you're most likely right.
wow.
I mean, just listen to yourself. Just just the little voice inside of your head is most likely right.
Wow.
And just listen. Pay attention to it. There's a reason the little voice is talking to you,
Yeah.
and just pay attention to it.
Yeah. Um, when you communicate, like, does it speak to you? Like, does it you hear them talking to you like it was like a person?
Sometimes.
I mean, sometimes.
Mhm. Sometimes.
Yeah, because I mean, I think like with spirits, like, um, I know they used to be human. Some ain't. Some are just mimics of a person. Like but at the same time, it's just like I know that their energy their energy spirits, but what I want to know is like how do they communicate if they don't got a mind? You know what I mean? And some people are saying that when you die, your whole body dies, your mind, your heart, and your soul stay behind. Like that's one thing I'm baffled about. Like, I mean, is how is that? I mean, because I know you see them, I mean, and you talk, you hear them talk, like and call out for help or try to speak to you in many ways. I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, that's kind of the question that we're all looking to answer. And it's we just don't know.
Yeah, we don't know until we're there.
Yeah, we just don't know. And I'd love to know the answer to that question. I'd love for somebody just to walk up and sit down next to me and say, okay, here we go. I had a dream recently, well, not recently, but recently after my grandmother passed in 2012. And, she was talking to me and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to know what's going on. And it was like she was talking to me from where she was. And she was talking to me like, I want to tell you. And I said, where are you? Tell me about where you are. And
Yeah.
she was trying to tell me about where she was. And she was giving me like and I wish that I would have written it down because she was telling, and I was like, are you there yet? And she said, no. And she was telling me she was like in some sort of way station, waiting to get to where she was going. And like, and like she wasn't quite there yet, but she was on her way there. And it gave me like T382 or something like that, that she was in this way station waiting to get to where she was going, but she was fine. And it was very interesting. And I to this day, I wish that I would have written it down because there were so many things that she was telling me. But she couldn't go into too much detail because she didn't want me to know because she wasn't allowed to tell me.
Wow.
And it was just like, ah!
It was sort of like it was sort of like you can hear her, but just like it's sort of like mumbled, like sort of like mumbled voice, or like right?
Yeah, because she knew, because when she was in the process of expiring, we were all there because she knew that I could see, and her family was around, and there were people that were there standing at the edge of her bed that were waiting.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who they were, and it wasn't until her service that we had pictures up and whatnot, and I was looking at the pictures going, oh, that's her. That's the lady that was at the end of the bed. And it turns out it was her mom.
Wow.
That I had never seen pictures of. And it was just like, oh, okay. It's just like, well, that makes perfect sense. And it was just, it was just that dream. I mean, it just haunts me to this day. I'm just like, why couldn't she tell me?
Oh, it's crazy.
So frustrating. But hey, it's just one of those things,
Exactly. Well, man, at least I mean, so some people use that to help people, communicate with
right,
others.
exactly. Well, she's the grandmother that I'm referring to. She's the one that when I went to Rustland, the memorial park that I walked you guys around.
Yeah.
That the really pretty memorial park.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that that I was showing you guys. That's the one that.
Yeah, that must be spooky though. But just see stuff like that, and the others that were waiting and stuff like that. Like, what was their face expressions like? What was her face expression like?
She was pretty much she was ready to go. I mean, she was 102. She knew it was time. She was ready to go, and at that point, it was just she was ready. She had she had had her time. You know, she knew all of her grandkids and all of her great grandkids, and she had lived her life, and she had just seen it all and done it all and gone all the places she had wanted to go, and she was ready, you
Wow.
know, and she was just, it was time.
Yeah.
And she knew it, and all of us knew it, and she was ready to go, and it was just like, okay, this is it. I'm done. I'm checking out now. You know?
And it's like, I mean, you know, I always say like, you know, what like I always say like, I wonder if they think, I wonder if some spirits think that if we're the spirits that they see, not us. You know what I mean? Get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, it makes me just think about it. Yeah, yeah. Frances, my fiance, said that she has a when she's asleep, she feels like someone's standing right next to her on the bed and everything. And sometimes someone taps on her shoulder as well.
Yeah, I get that a lot upstairs. It's, you know, the jokester that lives upstairs and likes to mess with me when I'm sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
forget that. I would have been like, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? See, because they told, I have a little girl that died in this room. Like my mom had went upstairs and took the teddy bears um out of the attic and everything, and then now she's here. But she doesn't bug me though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
uh, um, next question.
Yes,
How
sir.
do you refer? Let me see. Okay. Um, how do you know if it's a demon? I mean, a lot of people, you know,
Ah, don't use the D word.
how do you refer that? You know, a lot of people say you know, that word, and you know, like it's kind of it kind of mixes up. Okay, how do you define demon? Is that just a ghost or wants to
Nope.
cause harm to the living?
Mm, um, there is a, okay. There is a big, huge, massive difference. Pizza's here.
All right, it's my pizza. No, it's theirs.
There's a big, huge difference between a pissed off spirit and a D word. A D word is something that you 99.9% will never come across, ever. You will probably come across a pissed off spirit.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
No, you're fine. D words.
Well, see, a lot of people say evil spirits, and they might be the D word or whatever.
No,
And I'm just
no.
like, just because a black shadow, sorry, just because a black shadow crosses in front of you, how do you know it's your mom just waking up, or how about it's your husband just waking up? There's a shadow, you know what I mean? Or if it's evil. I mean, to be honest, one time I woke up and I seen a spirit in the kitchen, black. I didn't see no harm with it. As long as it's not
No.
doing harm to me, I don't feel nothing towards it. Like.
Black shadows could be anything. Black shadows could be black shadows. Black shadows could be bad lighting. Black shadows could be just something that happens to be walking through. It could be an angry spirit. It could be a spirit that happens to just be a spirit. If something
Exactly.
gets thrown across your living room, it could just have bad aim.
Exactly.
It just
It
might
is.
have a little bit of extra energy that day. Just
Exactly.
because it might, you know, people say the word demon because it's sexy right now. It's sexy to say that word. Ooh, it gets clicks, it gets hits, it gets attention. It ain't what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I have very firm beliefs on this, and possibly because it's the fact that I spent so many freaking years in religious training.
That's crazy, right?
Yes. I went to seminary for lots and lots of years. These 3 little letters in front of my name are not a gimmick. Okay? I didn't get those 3 little letters at the beginning of my name on the interwebs.
Exactly.
I actually went to school for this.
Exactly.
It's not a name of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bachelor's, a master's, and 3 doctorates in this shit, people.
Yeah. They're out.
Okay?
Yep. Exactly. Which I really don't need, I mean, if a spirit wants to say hi, they can hi. I mean, it's. I know it's not bugging me. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. What do you think spirits? Because I know you see them, right, and you feel them and everything else.
Yeah.
How do you? Why do you think spirits want to communicate with you? And I mean, that's
Because
you
I
know what I
treat
mean?
them with respect.
Exactly.
I listen to them, I see them, I treat them with respect. I don't go in provocating. I don't go in yelling and screaming, demanding that they do things. I
Right.
say please. I say thank you. I talk to them like they're still breathing.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't go in and say, hey, move that.
Yeah.
If you're really here, you'll move that door. Bullshit. Pardon my language. And yes, people, I have the vocabulary of a very well-educated sailor, and I apologize if it offends you. But bullshit. You walk into some place and say, "Well, if you're really here, prove it." Bullshit. You're in their territory, bitches.
Exactly.
Respect that.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
know how many people they have traipsing in and out of there? If they want to talk to you, they'll talk to you. If they don't want to, you're SOL.
Yeah.
Respect them. You're in their house.
Exactly. So what's one of the most underrated place you investigated?
Most underrated?
Yeah.
Okay. First, let me digress. Let me answer. Excuse me, George, real quick. George, my email is very, very easy. It's revcritter@gmail.com.
And I put out your link too as well. So
Yeah, revcritter@gmail.com. Very, very easy.
exactly, Troy.
I know, now again, I don't like going to big, huge, overly investigated places. I don't like it. Reason being, you're welcome, George. The reason I don't like going to big, huge, overly investigated places is just for that reason. They are overly investigated. It is my firm belief that these ghosts get sick of people wandering through. They're like, I mean, I really think, honestly, that these ghosts are like, oh God, it's another group again. Bob, it's your turn to throw the stone. No, I don't want to. I had to do it last time. All right, we're going to Rochambeau for it.
Respect.
All right. Who wants to move the door this time? Rock, paper, scissors for it.
Exactly.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. You know?
Exactly right. Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, this is how they feel about it. I mean, because they have groups going in and out and in and out. My
Yeah.
favorite places to go for investigations are residential, small, little places that don't ever get investigated. Little places, residential places, small businesses, little ones that are just that nobody wants to go to because nobody ever pays attention to them. Those are the places that need to get investigated because they're off the charts. They're off the beaten path. They're off the maps. Those are the ones that get the least attention, and those are the ones that need it the most.
Exactly.
Nubs graveyards.
Graveyards. Oh yeah. I would
It
ask. Sorry for everybody.
No, it's okay. Graveyards to a point. I mean, they're good to a point, honestly. I like going to some of them. The lesser known ones, I do like going to. Um, you know,
Now, what was up with that rabbit? Was it just like a coincidence, you think, or just what?
that rabbit scared the bejesus out of me.
Like, that scared the shit. I thought, oh my god! At first, I thought rabbit. I thought, or maybe someone she seen a shadow and she just took off running.
No, it was a rabbit. It was a damn rabbit.
No, yeah,
Scared me.
Um, that's crazy. I mean, to be honest, like to me, I feel like to me only. Like I don't think I would ever go visit a grave because I would feel like I'm stepping on them, or I mean, I wouldn't want to even lay near one because that's disrespectful. I mean, that's just me. I always, if I want to investigate, I would never go to a cemetery because that's just my preference.
Yeah, it's there are a couple that I have been to, yes. I mean, like Keenan. I have gone to Keenan just simply because it's more historical than anything. I have gone to visit the Keenan family.
Mhm.
Um, but and then the small one that I've gone to over by my parents' house again, it's basically gone because they built the entire freaking neighborhood over the cemetery. And then Restland I have gone to more for the visiting of my grandparents than anything, and then just to kind of show you guys around just how freaking pretty it is. But so
I think
anywho,
let me see. Okay, give me a sec. um, have you ever been truly afraid of anything? I know not the. I'm like the rabbit. You understand? You got frightened about that. Have you ever felt any frightened of a spirit that you seen that was just like so out of there? It's just yeah.
um going back in my mental Rolodex.
Disturbing.
um nothing has nothing that I can remember paranormal wise has ever scared me so badly that I felt that I had to leave immediately. You know, nothing has ever scared me so badly that I can't think of anything that has scared me so badly that I
Do you?
have I been scared? Yes. Nothing has scared me so badly though that I've turned tail.
Yeah. How about? Do you think? I know a lot of people think that, but they think this. But do you believe that? Um,
No, Troy, I
spirit.
don't.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Do you believe a spirit can enter your dreams and kind of mess with you? Like not like that, but like mess with your dream and stuff like that, or scare you in a kind of way it's not even real.
I'm sure that it's possible. I have never had that happen to me. I've heard other people say that they believe that they have had that happen to them. But I've never had that happen to me personally.
That's from George.
Airport. I'm not sure I know what that is.
What does that mean, George? If you don't mind, because I don't know what it is. Well, let me look that up. Airports.
I mean, trust me, I'm the first one to tell you that if I don't know what something is, I'll say, yeah.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, what is that again? Sport, I guess. Oh, I don't know. Um, yeah. Well, I think. Well, here I think they do, but I've never seen it happen. But you know what I mean? Like, oh, here, sure. He says, um, I used to see faces projecting out of the wall when I was a young scary. Not anymore.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah, very.
That's creepy, Troy.
It is creepy. Another question. Have you ever traveled to any foreign countries to investigate?
Not specifically to investigate. I have traveled to foreign countries and had experiences, yes, but not. I haven't traveled specifically to investigate.
Okay, cool. Um, let's see. Um, so because do you believe a ghost hunter should go into a haunted place a skeptic, or like let's say they see a spirit, they're like, okay, well that's just a chair that moved. You know what I mean? Or was that a spirit because I seen it move? Like, what do you think about that? What do you think about skeptics?
I live with one.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that one.
Me personally, my first reaction to everything is debunk. I
Mhm.
go in, I think, okay, debunk first, then think about anything else that could have happened, and then think paranormal.
Mm.
You know, I'm gonna think about if anything else could have made it happen, and then look around for, okay, what else could it have been, and then I'm gonna go paranormal. Um, just simply because that's kind of how I am.
Yeah,
I don't automatically think, it's a ghost, just because that's just not. I mean, unless I am standing there staring at it and I see, a full body apparition walk up to it, stare at me and go, "Ugh," you know, and, and it's just like, well, okay,
I mean,
all right then. And hey, Red. And and then it's just all right, then I'm going to try to debunk it. And that's how I work, that's how I've always been, and I'm going to try, but then I'm going to go back over the footage 455,000 times, and then I'll be like, well, I can't figure out what that did. Okay, then I'll plug it as all right. Then I'll ask 605 different people. Well, what do you think?
right?
And then I'll say, all right then. But nobody can come up with anything for it.
Exactly.
There we go.
Right. I think I would have been like, did I just see that fly at me? Nah,
Right? Yeah.
It's
It's
just a
like,
wind.
unless it is just one of those things where it's just like, well, shit. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right. How about haunted churches? Like, I mean, because everybody used to think that was sanctuary for people that did bad and stuff like that, and that they used to say evil can't go into God's place. Like, do you think that's true? Because me and you both are Christians, and
Mhm.
I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, first of all, if a church has a red door, it's automatically sanctuary for anybody seeking sanctuary, period. Can evil go into churches? Abso-freaking-lutely it can.
Yeah.
But Yes, evil can go into churches. Yes, it can. Can evil spirits reside inside of churches? Uh-huh. It can. It's just because it's a house of God doesn't necessarily mean that evil can't find its way in. It's two sides of a coin. It's good and evil. It's light and dark. It's yin and yang. It's salt and pepper. It's spicy and sweet. It's you know
Okay, have you ever been to a haunted church or maybe a
yeah.
school? Wow, what was that first impression of the feeling and whatever you see the spirits? Can you tell us a couple places like that?
Well, there's a couple of places here locally. I mean, they're just older churches, and it's not the church that's okay. There's It's not the church that's haunted. It's pieces of reliquary and pieces of the iconography that are haunted, that are in the church, um, that are actually haunted. There's one. There's a place out in New Mexico, El Santuario de Chimayo, that woo! You want to talk about flipping haunted? Dear Jesus. Um, Beautiful. Wish you were here, but haunted. Um, Absolutely gorgeous place. You want to get down with some Jesus? Go there. But yeah, there's some iconography there, and there's some reliquary there that they're just haunted as poo. It's it's possible. Yeah, absolutely it is. Um, that and the fun part about it is the priests know about it, and they do their best, and the priests and the pastors and most of the parishioners know about it, and they do their best, and they it's all about balance. They they do as many blessings as they can, and they live with it, and
Wow,
it's it's
good question.
they just
Yeah,
you live with it. It's about the balance. You make a deal, basically.
exactly. I mean,
You make a deal with it. We live in harmony together, and everything's cool. You kosher? Yeah. You kosher? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do this thing.
well, I got another question for you. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, has there? Well, have you ever like felt more comfortable with your own mortality or less because you've seen a trapped spirit or restless spirit in front of you?
Comfortable with my mortality?
Yes.
Well, I'm basically comfortable with my mortality no matter what. I mean, I know that my life is a limited time offer, and that that there's no you know there's no guarantee as to how long I'm going to be here. Um, I figure I take the time that I have, and I live it to my best life, and um, the fact that I've been blessed enough to be able to see and hear and help, hopefully, these other folks that are, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever their personal situation may be, that they're no longer with us. Um, it's a bonus deal. Um, Hopefully, I've been able to help with some of them, and if I haven't, then hopefully they've found somebody who could. And it's, I guess it's been a blessing, and I don't want to say a curse, but it's less of a blessing on some days.
Yeah, right. I mean, because I
uh,
would say it's a blessing from God because you can actually help the spirits move on, and give them closure.
but I never offer. I never offered to move them on, because honestly, if they ask me, then I'll ask them back, "Are you sure you want that?" Because a lot of them don't want to move on. They're not interested in that. They're here for a reason. They're still here for a reason.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to be assumptive in the fact that they're interested in moving on. I just think that's kind of, tacky to assume that that's something that they want. You know, um, so that's it's kind of like when I marry people. There's two things that I'll never ask. I never ask if there's anybody here that has any objections to the marriage, because if they had any objections, they don't need to be there in the beginning.
yeah,
And I never use the word obey.
exactly.
And I never ask spirits if they want to cross over, because that's not any of my business.
Exactly, right. Um,
So, if they want to cross over, they can bring that up to me. That's none of my business to ask.
right. What do you think? Spirits that are attached to objects.
Um, well, it depends. If it's a personal object, then obviously, that's sort of self-explanatory. Um, it's obviously something that they felt very strongly about, and strong enough to, right on, Helly. I want to go to Finland.
Hell yeah, that sounds
Um,
cool.
if it was a personal object, then obviously they felt very strongly about it. And now, if it's something that wasn't a personal object, and they got, for some reason, thrust into that object by some, just mega emotional or mega physical force that just slammed them into it, um, by chance, because just some sort of trauma of mega proportion, then poof, that's a whole different ball of cheese right there.
Yeah. Well, what I think. Okay, let's say. I mean, I know that. Um, I ask I ask questions about everything about, like, let's say I got a phone, right, and I'm attached to a phone. Okay, and like, am I there next to it, or am I just haunting the whole house because that object is there? What do you think
That's
about
a
that?
that's a good question. Um, it's that I guess that just depends on your level of attachment to that phone. If you're willing to let yourself go of the phone and wander around, or if you just want to stay attached right there to that phone.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of your strength versus, or that particular spirit's strength, as to staying put or being able to, wander around.
Yeah. So with haunted dolls too, sort of like that too. I mean,
Yeah, sure. I guess it, could be one and the same.
I was watching a video yesterday, um and this house is haunted because the environment records the deaths and stuff like that. And I can't really explain that. It's sort of like if someone dies, it leaves an imprint, of someone running upstairs or someone getting killed or whatever. Like,
Hmm.
what do you think about that?
Sure, absolutely. I
Have you
think that's
ever
totally feasible.
have you ever been around any houses like that inside, or you felt like it was a residual, or I
Yeah.
mean,
Yes, on a personal level, my maternal grandparents' house. My maternal grandfather expired in the master bedroom.
Oh wow, sorry.
And oh, it's okay. I didn't like him anyway. And he, God bless, when did he expire? I think I was 17. So it's been, geez, 30 years now. And after he passed, my grandmother was still living. And so we, of course, continued to go to the house, to see my grandmother. But after that, he was still there. He was still there, still there, still there, still there. And I quite literally refused to go into that room, just simply because I didn't like the cat while he was breathing. But after he expired, it was even creepier because he was mobile after that. I mean, it was just like he could go anywhere, and it was just really very uncomfortable. And it was just the creep level went from like 10 to 10,000, and it was to the point where you just wanted to lay down a salt line outside the room that you were sleeping in. And oh yeah, it was bad. It was just like shake out the negative energy and just like sleep in the garage. It was bad. But yeah, I mean, there's absolutely, I mean, I've been in several houses that people have expired in. And I can tell houses that I have never ever been in. And I can walk in and be like, oh, yep, dead guy.
Yeah, wow. So when you see the spirit, are they like the way they died, or do they want you to see them the way they are, like as a young person, or
It depends. It depends. I used to go to a lot of estate sales, and yeah, it's very prevalent with those, and it's yeah, anywhere I go, I can clock them within 20 yards. I mean, it's uncomfortable. Hospitals are horrible for me.
It's sort of like a feeling, like sort of like it's like I know that you're gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like oh man.
Yeah, hospitals are the worst for me. I do not like going into hospitals. I avoid them as much as humanly possible. So
I would have been like, get away from me. It's like,
Well, it was like the other night, the last live stream that I did when I was walking through the graveyard. Most of you guys couldn't see me because it was so freaking dark, but you heard me say, "Excuse me, sir," several times. "Excuse me, sir," because I was walking around people.
Yeah.
And everything. You guys couldn't see them, but I could. But it was just like I kept having to excuse myself just because that's just me. Just like you would to anybody else if you were, having to walk around somebody, you would say, "Pardon me, sir."
How about possessions? Like,
what about them?
One?
They suck. Have I ever been possessed? No.
No. So like not possessed, but so like, have you ever witnessed a possession?
Yep.
Wow. Well, can you explain? Like, I mean, you have any stories you could tell us about it?
Yeah, I've been trained as okay. There's a big difference in being a certified, qualified, blah 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 blah, Catholicised, nomine Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti, exorcist,
Yeah.
and being trained in how to do an exorcism. Okay. I am not an exorcist.
I was waiting for that.
However, I have been trained in how to do an exorcism.
Wow. That's crazy.
Um,
Hey, Laura.
so yeah, I've seen a couple of people who have been allegedly, just
Wow.
for the skeptics and for the other people out there, allegedly possessed. It's not pretty.
Yeah.
So there's lots of bodily functions involved.
Exactly. Um. Next question.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in people having sex with spirits?
I believe in spirits having sex with people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, what is it? Incubus or something like that it's called? I'm not sure.
The incubus is the male version of a spirit. The succubus is the female spirit.
Yeah. I never felt anything or witnessed it. You know what I mean? Like, have you? Have you like?
Me personally, I have never experienced anything like that, and I will thank you to never have an experience
No.
like that.
Well, isn't that true? I think I heard like it sucks your spirit, sort of like little by little.
You know, people have different versions of it. If you want me to go all biblical on you, I can. I'm not
Go ahead.
particularly in the mood to do that right now.
But yeah.
But, people have their own versions of things. I'll make a video about it and it'll get like 2 views, and because people will be like, "Huh?" And because everybody wants the sexy version of it, and everybody wants, like the
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures version of
Yeah.
and nobody wants the biblical version, the real version.
Right. What's up, Michael? How's it going? Yeah, because I mean, I hear stories, the great stories about it, and everything else. That's why. Um, have you ever been attacked by a spirit?
Physically or spiritually?
Both.
Yes, on both. Um, does that stop me from doing paranormal stuff? No. Um, it wasn't enough of a deterrent. Did it suck? Wasn't too bad. Got thrown up against a wall. I was more upset that it knocked my camera out of my hand because it was a really good camera.
Yeah.
I was I was a lot younger then, and a lot more resilient. When you're in your 20s, you pretty much think that you can survive anything, and screw my back.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, I've been attacked before, and I've been scratched, and I've been choked, and I've
Wow.
had my hair pulled, and I've had fingers jammed and twisted, and
Ow.
all that stuff. And it's part of the gig. It's
Yeah.
and people run away when stuff starts happening to them, but isn't that what they were there for?
Exactly. Right. How about pentagrams? Like, have you ever went to a haunted place that you seen pentagrams? Or, like, remember I was saying something about witchery and stuff like that. And have you ever seen anything like that, like or witness or?
Well, okay. First of all, I want to clarify something. There's a big difference between a pentagram and a pentacle.
Well, I don't know much about them. So I mean,
Okay. Pentagram, upside down star. Pentacle, right side up star. Pentagram, generally associated with satanic stuff, which is the upside down one. Pentacle, right side up star, generally associated with Wiccan religions and good stuff. So, yes, been associated with both and found them both. Found most people don't understand what they're doing on either of them. They'll write 666 all over the top of a right side up star, which basically they have just contradicted themselves up one side and down the other, which I think is funny. But it's also think it's funny when people look at Masonic stuff and think, oh, it's the devil. No.
Yeah.
Because if you know anything about Masonic stuff, which is the square and compass with the G in the middle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the girl version, if you want to call it that, which is not necessarily just for girls, is the Order of the Eastern Star,
Wow.
which is an upside down star.
Wow.
Which is 5 different colors. Yeah. Guess who's an Order of the Eastern Star?
Wow. That's cool.
So if anybody has any questions about shit like that, please send me an email, revcritter@gmail.com. So anyway,
Don't worry, I won't.
Yeah, no, but to answer your question, yes, I run into that stuff all the time. Half the time it's wrong. Half the time it's just teenagers thinking they're going to be cool and shit, and they just want to scare the crap out of everybody with, oh, we're going to be cool and we're going to write devil crap all over the place, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing half the time, and that's all there have to say about that.
How about we last and final, and then we'll bring up a panel.
Sure.
Whoever will come up. Ouija boards, and I know Past Life has a lot of, but what do you think about Ouija boards? Have you ever played with them? Have you ever played with
Hell
one?
yeah, I have.
Can you tell us about it? Like a little story about it?
Ouija board's got a bad rap. A Ouija board. Okay, let me say this. People say that a Ouija board is a portal. Why? Because you're opening up a way to talk to spirits. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you doing when you turn on an novelist? You're opening up a way to talk to spirits. What do you do when you turn on a necrophonic? You're opening up a way to talk to spirits. What do you do when you open up Dead Wave? You're opening up a way to talk to spirits. When you open up Parallax, opening up a way to talk to spirits. What do you do when you open up any of these apps? You're opening up a way to talk to spirits. You're doing the exact same thing you're doing when you crack open that Ouija board. You're opening up a way to talk to spirits.
Exactly.
So basically, any of you people that are terrified of a Ouija board, but you're not terrified of necrophonic, you are a big ass hypocrite.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to have to say about that.
Yep. Exactly. Might play the necrophonic. No, I'm not messing with it. Well, guys, Rev Critter, thank you for answering my questions, and
thank you for having me, Eli.
Oh, you're welcome. She'll take off soon. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. If anyone wants to come on panel, feel free to ask Rev Critter some questions about the paranormal or whatever, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to ask questions, and I will put the link in chat. But be respectful, guys. If you guys are new to my stream, we don't, there's no hate, no judgment, not at all. We are family on this YouTube channel, and we respect each other.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Except that past life guy, he's weird.
Okay, he is. He has like a pillow. I think he has a pillow and whatever of Ouija board. He must love it. Like he probably plays with this board all the
Oh,
time.
Helly, I love you too.
Hey, Haley, here's Elvis right now.
Helly. Elvis.
What's up, Elvis? What's going on?
Now, what was that?
You're weird.
Okay. So my one question to you, Rev, have you ever experienced any
Yes, sir.
Wiccans in your kitchen?
Do I expect any Wiccans in my kitchen?
Wiccans or Wiccans, pagans, neo-pagans in your kitchen at all?
Not anytime soon.
They don't throw any Baal or any other wooden sacrificial lambs or gods in your stews?
No,
Damn.
no time soon.
Hmm.
You're welcome to come up here and sacrifice a chicken, though.
All right. All right.
Tyler.
Rev.
Tyler.
Come on, Tyler.
Rev. What's up, Rev?
Tyler.
Rev.
What kind of questions do you have for Rev?
Not sure. Just wanted to come up.
Hey.
Well,
Then you
I'm
say you're
hungry.
going
Make me a
on
pop.
your channel.
Not tonight. It'll be tomorrow.
What
Okay.
will? Oh,
What's
yeah,
it
you're
going
thinking.
Yeah, that'll be live tomorrow, not tonight. It'll be on the 19th.
By the way, I would like to thank our sponsor for tonight's interview, Ringo the Paranormal Cat.
You.
So he was sponsoring our interview tonight from his perch on the couch.
Thank you.
So
very
thank you, Ringo, for sponsoring our interview.
much.
Tonight's video was sponsored by Ringo, the Paranormal Cat.
Ringo the Paranormal Cat.
The one behind the camera.
Exactly.
Ringo the Paranormal Cat.
Oh, question,
What's up,
Rev.
Lady Jax?
What?
What do you think about animal spirits?
Sure, animals have spirits too.
That's what I think too.
Heck yeah. Animal spirits are all over the place. Just look at that video that Matt did with the 2 spirit cats.
Oh yeah, and the pig that he said he was gonna make.
And the spirit piggy, spirit piggy. Absolutely.
Yep.
Matt, how come Captain Cryptid gets all the cool shit on his videos?
Right?
Telling you. Oh, Ron, thank you, sweetie.
Ron's the man. Come on.
And
Come
I'm repping my merch.
Yeah, I seen that.
Boom, boom. All reasonably priced. I don't make shit off of my merch, so go buy it.
on. Yeah, I'll buy it. Just kidding. Y'all want to go check? I want to go check your merch out. You know.
Go do it. You too can look this good.
Right. Man, I should play some Spirit Box, man.
Hey, LJ.
And let's see what comes through.
Little pig.
Fire chicken. That's right.
The power of chicken strips, Tyler.
Or chicken strippers.
Fire
Oh,
chicken.
crap. I just closed out my interwebs. What have I done?
Interweb down.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you. I don't want to eat
I don't need the app anymore.
I am aware that it is most likely very good, but I am not eating anything for fear of barfing.
Barf.
I need batteries.
65 days for you?
65, baby.
Congrats.
Thank you, dear. 65 days and no drinking for the critter.
Isn't that something now? Like we thought we couldn't do that.
All right.
All right, Lady Jack says she swears she hears Buster. He's been gone for now 3 weeks.
Wow. No bar. Oh.
Bingo, the paranormal cat.
So are you okay playing with the spirit box, Rev?
No, of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
I'm getting on my Ouija board.
Oh, we can do that instead, Rev.
No.
Did
No,
what
it's a
I
bit
say
different.
about the apps versus the Ouija board make sense?
Yeah,
It does. It does,
Yeah.
because it's like a program versus,
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing but a different brand of spirit portal, people. Portal.
I mean, that's all what it is. It's just different ways of opening up a portal.
Yeah, I mean, hello. Ring, ring. Pick up the clue phone.
I'll put the link one more time, and then if anyone wants to come up, I'm gonna start the spirit box, and we can ask you questions.
And by the way, I would like to say a personal thank you to the 4 new critters that I picked up during this interview. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Nice, lady.
thank you. Thank
Nice.
you to my 4 new critters. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy it. New stuff to come. So thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys will enjoy our channel. Okay, well, we're gonna do a let me see. Ring banana phone. What? Banana boat.
Oh, that was a weak little burp. That was
Exactly.
pitiful.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lady Jax. I'm gonna do a prayer, St. Michael's prayer, before I start this thing, and
You don't want to invoke St. Michael unless you're going into battle, which you're not doing.
I don't know any other prayers, unless you want to lead us as a prayer, Rev.
Well, just something generic. Just say, please bless us all that are here, physically, spiritually, and virtually. You know, we ask that no harm come to any of us. We ask that this is done with love and light, that all protection is brought to everyone involved, and that no harm come to any of us. We do no harm. We ask no harm. We leave with all good intentions, and so mote it be.
Amen. She just did us a prayer. So let's see. We'll do reverb. Reverb.
Oh God, no reverb. Just do it dry.
Okay. Just white noise.
always going dry.
I'll throw some white noise in.
No, just don't do anything. Just no echo, no reverb, no white noise. Just go, just flat. It's easier to hear that way.
Just dive right in.
Okay, what do you mean? So I got echo, reverb, and white noise.
Yeah, just leave them all off. So there's no, there's
Here we
nothing.
go.
So you can just hear it.
UFOs, dude. Don't get me into the UFOs. Nah. You know, it's sort of like what's it called? Anal probe. You know.
Hey, no anal probes here.
I know, right?
What is an anal probe?
Okay. We're gonna start this without anything. So here we go. Hello, spirits. Say hey. We come here in peace and stuff like that, and with no harm. We just want to. The panel chat wants to hear speak to you guys. If you have any questions for the chat or the panel,
We just want to love you.
Yep, we just want to love you.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Oh, you scared? Why are you scared, spirits? Can I ask who I'm talking to?
Lady Jax. Oh no, wait, she's still here.
Do you have any questions for the panel or the chat? Me?
I heard of you.
Who's trying to contact me? Spirits?
Yellow?
Hello? What's yellow? You see my wall, how the light does the yellow in the background? No, it's not yellow one. Can you say anyone's name on the chat or panel? Feels like you. Who?
This one.
This one. Who's this one? Spirits. He drinks lots. Spirits, how's it feel like on the other side? Spirits. Who is my spirit guide? John? Are you whoever I'm speaking to? Are you male or female? On the panel, does anyone have any questions for the spirits?
What you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what do you guys think for Thanksgiving? Is there anyone in the chat? Can you say anyone's name? Billy?
PLE? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, no. Can you say PLE?
George says he kept hearing the name Dave.
Dave, are you there? Are you trying to contact somebody that's in the chat or panel?
Well, did you kill Dave?
Oh. Is there anyone in the chat you'd like to contact? Can you, spirits? Can you talk one at a time? No. Where are you guys from? What's it like in heaven?
I'm not there.
Spirits. And the one that says if you're not there, where are you? Thomas? Um, can you say Tyler's name? Dad? Can you who's spirits? Who are you? Who's your dad? Is there anyone in the panel you're talking to? Snowcone72 wants to know what's his nickname.
It's sexy.
What? Who do you think sexy, spirits? I said Rev. Spirits, did you want to communicate with Rev? I did. Howdy. Who's this person that said howdy? Who are you talking to?
We got a pervert spirit in here too. I can hear.
Yeah. George says he say it. Or laughing.
Yeah, someone was trying to mock you there, Eli.
Yeah. Spirits, who's mocking me? Can you say the name Elvis?
Can you say Jonesy?
What's this Peel? Is there Elvis Presley here? Rev? Is there any famous actor that wants to talk to us? Seth? Can you say POE? He's hot? What? Did that people say that? The female that says POE, can you say PLE? Super help? Super help? Click. Do you have any questions for anybody? POE? Is there any spirits in my room? I like saucy is fun. Does anyone on panel have any questions for the spirit box?
I can't think of any.
I can't either. It's a school. 6. Stream. Scream.
I'll kick you in your face.
Gone. It's just all like mumble jumble, right? Whatever they're saying, huh?
Yeah.
Is there any spirits here that want to communicate with anyone on the panel or chat?
Ow, ow, ow.
Are you okay? Sorry.
Yeah, just moving my knees.
Okay. Hey, Brandon. What's up? My Francis. George wants to know if my wife Frances is around. Well, his wife Frances is around. Francis, are you there? Can you say something to George? Francis, do you have any questions, any answers, or anything to talk to George?
Love you.
Peace. Haley wants to ask, what color do you see? Trap. In heaven. Harold. Anyone know the Harold?
No.
Oh,
Myself. Not you. Come on, I heard your mom out there yelling just a minute ago. I know that was you.
Francis, do you have anything else to say to George before we go?
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, my wife.
Steps of us, and that last step is a Lulu. They catch their foot on that last step, very top step every time. Boom, she came in.
Even I I was wondering what the hell you were spraying.
Yeah, I told once that she was Francis, George said at one time.
Back on until January 6th.
Can you mute it, please, Tyler?
Came back on, and ain't coming back on again until January 6th.
Why?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Listen,
No, that's Chicago Fire. Okay, that's on right now. Chris? Yeah, it's on right now.
A new one?
Yes. No duh.
I don't know, but a new one's on right now.
I know, right?
January
Yeah.
6th.
They're talking
She's okay.
about Chicago Fire and Chicago PD and all those.
My brother Harold. Beauty and Nature. Are you talking? Do you have anything to say to Beauty and Nature?
Good. Jesse, I know you're trying to say hi to Mama.
Got some gassy ass motherfuckers over there.
Yeah, shoot. Spirit, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this down.
on Chicago PD, Atwater.
Rev, do you mind if you can say another prayer so I close it down?
What pissed me off last week?
Dear spirits,
I'm sitting in there.
don't fuck with us after we close this down. You're not allowed to attach yourself to anybody, any stuff, anywhere.
You can really hear me through
Mazel
that.
tov. Love critter.
I told him, I said, you started something, bitch. He did the right thing. You being racist now. But
I want to listen to this.
And don't be racist.
Yeah, don't be racist.
Okay. Okay, so you won't miss one of it. Yeah, but the Chicago thing come back on until
so what everybody do for Thanksgiving?
Racism is bad.
January 6th.
January 6th.
I don't know why.
Here, you can put this back.
Put it back.
Like, I don't know how. Oh.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not very good.
Friday.
I'm not very good with spirit boxes. I don't know what kind of questions to ask it.
Shuttle.
You'll get better.
Yeah. So who else?
Yes.
Everybody doing for Thanksgiving on them
We're
yesterday.
going to school Friday.
I'm making rolls.
Oh, yum. How about you, Ellis?
Ma'am, it's on the calendar.
Double rows, January 6th.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna spend
Well then.
seeing the kids, and yeah, I can't wait. Well, only one plate 'cause I'm losing weight, Charlie.
I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's coming up in the air this year, but you know what? Yeah, it's something I gotta transition.
Yeah. How about you, Tyler?
What?
What do you think doing for Thanksgiving?
Not doing anything except stuffing myself like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh, man.
You
Siren.
are turkey.
Man, I don't know. I might have me 2 plates. Who knows? All depends.
And my statement is not sponsored.
I'm sponsored by nothing.
Yep.
Nice.
We're going over to some friend's house, and I'm bringing rolls that I'm going to make myself.
And Eli is eating a bag of chips.
No, Pringle.
Okay, it's a cylindrical thing of chips.
Bingo!
So what's up, Elvis?
Yep.
Elvis.
Man of the hour. Hey, Carol. What's up?
Turkey's done.
What's up, Nubs up, Carol? What's
Well,
up, Beauty?
Carol!
Yeah,
What?
lead chips, right?
Come on, brother.
Why was it? I'll probably go grill more deer meat. Oh, yum. I never
I love venison.
I would die, quite literally. I am allergic to venison.
I
Exactly.
love me some venison.
Who's got chips? Got me Pringles. I'll show it again. I don't care. Got Pringles. I'm not gonna have to eat that much though. So, you have any corn nuts, Carol?
Eli, the chip man.
Yep, exactly. That I cannot eat much, and that sucks. Carol's getting, Rev's getting sleepy over there.
Yeah, I gotta get up early in the morning and get ready to go.
Yeah.
Gotta pack up Critter Corner and
I missed it. Why not?
drive to wherever the hell I'm going.
Yeah. I got my injections tomorrow. I'm like, yes, I can't wait. Amen to that.
I guess like 3 hours in the car.
On your phone.
I got some
Yeah,
chili
cute.
cheese Fritos.
Isn't that cute?
I would love some pizza.
It's colorful.
Thought I stepped on a dog or your foot. It's on your shoe.
Yeah, it's
That
only
don't
my
matter.
shoe.
As long as your foot ain't in it, it's all good.
No, my foot's right here.
Regular $25.99. I'm looking for it.
It's all here with Tyler has to say.
Take me off screen.
Never.
No, keep him on. He likes it.
Don't listen to them.
He like it.
I bet.
So when I dried my hair today, I noticed that it's getting to be this weird color of like green gray, sort of weird.
Hey, besides Eli,
Yes.
Oh, nice. I know what were we talking about.
My hair is turning out this weird color.
That sucks. You might have to color it green again.
I don't know what the next color is going to be.
Yeah, true.
That's why I bought the mini Pepsi too.
How about Rev? How about haunted lakes and beaches? What do you think about that?
Haunted lakes and beaches?
Yeah.
There's really not any lakes or beaches around here.
$10 at Walmart.
I beauty nature. Okay, he muted himself finally. How about boat? How about like boats and stuff like that?
I don't do boats.
That's too creepy for me. I'm just like, whoa. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't do boats. Water terrifies the shit out of me. So I don't do boats. I don't get near boats. I don't like boats. Boats and I are not friends.
Exactly. Thanks, Mommy Kitten.
It took an act of Congress to get me on the Queen Mary, and it's like dry docked.
Yeah. How did that feel on there? Did you feel anything?
Oh yeah, it was creepy as shit.
Damn. You probably could feel like the energy and stuff like that, right?
Oh, man, I could see them. It was just they were everywhere.
Damn.
pizza.
It's like Elvis pizza time.
Almost.
Yup. I'm gonna hear the door ring in any minute.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. Oh yeah. Eating this cheesy pizza down your mouth. Yeah. Well, I gotta use the bathroom. Rev, you want to take over?
Nope, but I will.
I'll be back.
Welcome to the revcritter show.
And welcome to Critter Chat. I'm your host, Critter. I'm eating the cracker.
Had one. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Hi.
Hi.
Just
Hi.
Now say about this.
wireless charger.
I could have stole that one and took that one with me. But I'm always running in and out, so
Can't put purple over green. That's the only problem.
yeah.
It would end up a very unfortunate color.
This is like not even wearing one. Miss Pam would love this.
I would like that.
Hmm?
I would like to have one of those like that.
Me too.
If you have.
Talking about a mask. That's not really much of a
Mask.
mask.
You need a lozenge over there, Elvis, or something? You seem to be coughing a lot.
I don't know what it is. I've been coughing a lot today.
No, no, I'm not trying to get it out. I'm just letting it sort of do its thing. It's just, slowly coming out.
Hmm?
No, the green was very intentional, so I'm enjoying my green. The green on my hair.
Oh, just letting it come out. Okay.
Yeah. I like my green.
I dig it.
People look at me weird. You don't see very many people with green hair.
Trip tomorrow.
I have an all-day shuttle. Well, a half-day shuttle, but I'll be there all day.
I would let you, Sheila, pour any type of tea down my throat. I mean, I could take tea all damn night, day and night.
Pizza.
That too.
McDonald's French fries. It's all TJ's fault.
That kind of sounds like a personal problem.
My niece. My niece-in-law is pregnant. Oh, hold on, wait. I got 2 pregnant nieces and a pregnant niece-in-law.
I got a pregnant wife that's never my child.
What?
2 boys and a girl.
Hey, where's Jerry Springer when we need him? Hey, what's paranormal? How's it going? Okay, who's what? Who has what?
Nothing. It's Windows releasing jokes.
Okay.
Oh,
Pumpkin spice cheesecake.
I was going to say,
Gave it.
part of that's right.
Yeah.
yeah. Just making fun of the stuff nowadays.
Exactly.
Making sure I put my badge on my.
Hey, Amy.
Would you like me to shut this back off? I was coming to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to take a shit and I just farted a couple times. It's like, really? Like, what the hell?
Eli is like the only one on YouTube ever.
Right? Oh, you want grandchildren? Oh, that's good, Sheila. I don't. Cowboys colored jacks. No.
It says we have another Weasley, and her name is Rose.
Rose. Oh, hey, is she in chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ron's sister or daughter. Sorry, I got all the Weasley family in here. But Tyler, what about you? How about spirits? Do you see spirits? Do you feel them or something? Like, you know what I mean?
Every once in a while, I could feel spirits around me. Sometimes I could see them, but
Oh, Amy's here, and I just noticed. Hi, Amy. I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Sorry.
That's okay.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay.
I'm rude.
No, she's not. She's like straight on. She's like, I'm just like, okay, I'll shut up. Just kidding.
I'm rude. I'm so sorry. I'm rude.
That's okay.
Rude.
I was tired. She's hurting. She's thinking, damn it, do I really got to pack?
I'm just gonna pack the backpack, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna have our weather reports in?
Nope, he's in bed. Sorry.
Okay. Why don't you like put to the camera and like actually, make fun of him while he's sleeping and say, "Hey, this is Rev Critter,"
No, he's in bed. I don't touch him while he's asleep.
I should have done it. I should have asked him earlier. Man,
He snores and farts when he's asleep. I don't get near it.
never mind. The girls are old enough. But yeah, like so. Tyler, what's up, man? Where do you see the spirits at? Yeah. Let's miss the
time. Seeing them, it's just every once in a while I'll see them, like in different areas.
Yeah, nice spirit. So where do you go investigate? Do you go anywhere to investigate?
Just about anywhere. Like I could be just sitting here at home, just investigating.
He likes the horse. Nice. Have you ever like? I know you told me you see him. Like, how do you see him as?
Every once in a while, I'll see him as a like shadow figure. Every once in a while, it'll be an apparition, anything like that. But mainly a shadow figure.
Nice. You like Yeah, I know, right? I'm just giving Rev a break. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Rev. Let me ask you a question, Rev.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that? What do you think about Mother Nature? I mean, like a lot of people say that
awesome.
Mother Nature. Yeah, that too. But what I was say is, with Mother Nature, is that God included in Mother Nature? Because he made the whole universe, It's a silly question, I know.
I think that nature is actually inclusive of itself in that okay, I'm gonna throw this little caveat out there.
Yeah.
When the universe was created, okay, nature was put in charge of itself. And the seasons were given their gig, okay? Yeah. And the four of them all got together and they said, hey, all right. So moon, we're going to put you in charge of, the tides and stuff. And the moon said, cool. All right, I got this gig. All right, groovy. And the seasons were like, all right, so we're going to split this up into 4 things. Summer, we're going to give you the hot thing, all right, and you're going to have control over, 90% of Texas.
Sorry.
And you're gonna rule that. And no, I truly, honestly, I believe that, the seasons and the whole Mother Nature thing, it's just, it's hemispherical, and I don't know who or what has control over it. It's just.
Well, you think about it, like God created heavens and earth, right? And
if you want to go with that line of thinking, sure.
Yeah, and so, God gave the earth and us life. We come from the ground. From Eden. And we're not going to go all biblical or anything, but but yeah, I think that's where we come from. Is that God, and
Mhm.
I mean I don't know much about it. I'm not a National Geographic guy, but all I know is God made us. But at the same time, I like your theory though, Rev. On that one.
Mhm.
So going back to the Bible, like um do you like when it comes down to um knowing the art, you know what I mean? Do you think that actually happened, like the rain and stuff like that, wash everything out like a flood, and only the people him survived on the boat?
I think it's a wonderful theory, and I think it's a great story that somebody thought up one day, and I think that it is an incredible thing that somebody wrote down, and based on a story that they heard off of a story that somebody else heard. And I think that it's an incredible story. I really do.
Okay.
And I have a big problem. Well, not a big problem, but I have my
I'm shaking
doubts.
my head at my daughter, by the way.
I have my doubts about the validity of the Bible.
Please share.
Period. End of sentence. Well, it's nothing but man's interpretation of what they think somebody once said. And it's man's interpretation of stories that were handed down and handed down and handed down and handed down about what somebody thinks that one guy once said one time on a thing. And it's and they it's and yeah, I'm a minister, yes, and I was taught to question and doubt and have questions and doubts about all religions, not just Christianity, not just Catholicism, not just Judaism, not just, Buddhism, but all religions. The first thing that they teach you is question shit. Not in not in those words, obviously, but question, doubt, learn, come up with your own theories, question other people's theories, learn as much as you possibly can. Keep learning, because the second that you think you know it all, you think you know more than everybody else, and basically you're putting yourself above everybody else and you're making yourself God. Oh, okay, well, yeah, no, that ain't no, that ain't where I want to be. No.
It's sort of like being an idol. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and personally, I don't want to put myself as a false idol. So I question everything. I really do. That's just me inherently. Um, I question everything. And I always will. Yeah, do I question the Bible? Absolutely, every day, because there's so many inconsistencies throughout it, and
I'll be
I'm
right
not going
back,
to go
guys.
into sure. And I'm not going to go into detail behind those, and nor am I going to throw out examples right now,
You don't have to.
because quite honestly, I just don't have the time nor the inclination,
It's okay.
and I'm tired.
That's okay.
But I don't have White Wolf. I don't have one in particular that I study from. I have about 5 different versions in my house alone.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I constantly question them. I have the King James version. I mean, God, I can't even go through all of them. I'm going to have to go through and look at exactly how many different versions I have.
Don't worry, we got 30 minutes worth of shutdown, so just let you know. I'm tired.
Well, they're all upstairs in the bedroom where Captain Critter is currently sleeping. right now. And quite honestly, I really don't want to go up there and bug him. But I question a lot of things in life, religion just being one of them. I think it's just because I've studied it for so long, and I get asked a lot of questions on it. And I've always been one of those people that, even though I've studied it for so long, I get constantly questioned about it because people want to fight me on it. I mean, it's just like they find out that what I am. That's why I don't ever talk about it, honestly, is because people want to fight me on it, and they want to question me constantly on it just because they want to like prove me wrong. They want to like start a fight with me just so they can start an argument with me just to prove me wrong. And it's just like, dude, I ain't got nothing to prove. Just because I got a couple of pieces of paper with some initials on them doesn't mean that I'm the end all be all of this shit. No, I did it. I honestly, I started the whole thing about getting a degree in religion just as a joke. Yeah. It started as a freaking joke, and then I went on with it, and I got a couple of freaking doctorate degrees, and it ended up being a thing, and I just kept on going with it, and
Yeah.
and here I am with a freaking YouTube channel. Get a degree in something useful, kids. That's
Well, your religion started off with some teenagers, right? Back then, I'm not gonna tell you.
back when I got a degree, I went to a Catholic university. I went to a Catholic university, and back then they did not recognize female priests. Period. End of sentence. And okay. I gotta kind of give you.
Okay, George, thanks for coming by. Sorry.
I have a bachelor's, master's, and a doctorate in computer science, and I have a bachelor's, master's, 2 doctorates in religious sciences, and 1 doctorate in parapsychology. So, good night, George. Take care, sweetheart. So it's, I'm kind of, I have the scientific aspect of everything, and then I have the not scientific aspect of everything. So I'm kind of all over the board. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it's crazy how many people find out, oh, you're a minister? Ha, I want to test your religious knowledge. Well, guess what? I don't. I don't want to test my religious knowledge. I don't know the Bible backwards and forwards. I never claimed to.
Mm-hmm. Chris, come on.
Hey, sports. It's in the game.
Okay, let's give Rev a break. Tyler, what do you think? Let's talk about aliens. Forget religion, but how about aliens? Everybody, not just Rev.
They're delicious.
They're delicious and nutritious. Ain't no problem.
They're magically delicious.
Okay, so what do you guys think? And there you go.
About aliens?
Yeah.
They're beings that could be real. There's Area 51. Not sponsored.
See, I'm a Heaven's Gate follower, so I definitely believe I definitely believe in the alien culture. We actually missed it back in 2006. I'm sorry, 96. So that day has come. The second coming of Christ, our alien savior, actually came and
you missed it. I didn't.
27 to 30 odd souls.
I was there.
Yeah, George Applegate was right all along.
96? I was only 2 then.
I was Not pregnant.
Non-pregnant. So was I.
I was in college. Yeah, I was in college.
Chris says, I say Eli's an alien. LOL.
I am. Sorry, I was talking to my daughter. Sorry. I say, yeah, I am. Why don't you come on my panel, dude? I've been on a lot of yours. He said he's drunk. Who cares? Maybe you can tell us about more about aliens.
Maybe he can tell us how he's an alien.
Oh yeah, I'm a fat alien from a fat universe. Or whatever.
Holy bejeebus.
Only put out a link.
I got another critter. Thank you, guys. Holy mackerel.
Are you welcome?
Yay! Riv's getting another critter. Oh.
Sweet.
And all the they're really good people that follow me, so they'll follow you.
See, Chris was only 3 years old in 96.
In 96, I was, oh, Jesus. Give me a minute. 23?
What the hell? Chris is only a year older than me.
Oh,
What the hell?
Was I 23? Let's see. 73, 83, 93.
I was 18.
Yeah, I was 23 in 96. There you go, guys.
Paul thinks that aliens from outer space that are from Britain. Oh. Hold on a second.
About that, right?
You promised me that you would come on my panel since the beginning of time. There goes the link. At least hop on and say what's up. What's up, baby? Because I know, like years back, he says, "Hey, I'm gonna hop on." Nah, I have to. You don't have to, man. But Lady Jack says, "I seen UFOs when I was 25." Why don't you come up, Lady Jackson? Tell us about it.
Was it 96? Yeah.
UFOs.
UFO.
Oh.
No, I got kidnapped by a UFO one time. No, and he told me, "I know all of it."
Eli, since you got abducted by an alien on a UFO, did they do an anal probe on you?
They probably did. Felt good too. I did say. I know, Paul. You did say that, but I think yeah, too much drink. Just kidding. No, I haven't got. I've seen stories about it. So
Yeah, there was one episode on Ghost Adventures. They were doing a paranormal investigation out in, I think, Arizona or something. That this person said he got abducted by aliens on a UFO.
Wasn't that where aliens come from? Is UFO? Isn't that sort of redundant?
well, I mean, I don't know. What is word?
Maybe it's just me, but
What does that word
that's
mean?
sort of like saying 2 a.m. in the morning. I hate it when people say that. 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, duh. That's redundant.
What is redundant? I'm dumb. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
It's 2
What
a.m.
gave
in the morning.
It's like, really, what gave it that? To realize it's 2 a.m. in the morning, considering it says 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning. No shit. Maybe I'm just being bitchy. Maybe I just need to. I don't know.
Phoenix Lights.
Grammar Nazi.
So with the I seen a video about the Phoenix Lights. So sorry, what was I saying? But yeah, I seen that. And it's pretty crazy. Like I was actually showing that on stream. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play video. I don't care. Okay.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but who cares? Hold on a second. I'm looking up the Phoenix Lights. Hold on.
This video is brought to you by Eli, not sponsored by PLE.
Yep. Yeah, POE is not saying nothing. I wish I could get away with that. Not say anything. I'm not saying my video.
Nuts.
I'm just gonna play short.
Ooh.
Let's have some fun, guys. Let's watch some videos. Like, screw it.
Come on. Play the video.
I'm going to. I'm slow.
Oh, no, not you. I'm watching the Justin Wilson 24/7.
Okay. Well, say hi to Justin. Okay.
You don't even know who Justin Wilson is.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna play this, guys.
Justin Wilson is one of the iconic cooking shows of the 70s and 80s.
When something very unusual appeared in the Arizona night sky.
What has become the most witnessed, most documented, most important mass aerial sighting in modern history, called the Phoenix Lights.
Well over 10,000 people witnessed seeing enormous crafts with big round lights flying low over the city.
I don't know what they were, but I know that they were.
And this eyewitness, Dr. Lynn Kitai, made international headlines with her subsequent book and documentary recounting this paranormal phenomenon.
She's a UFO.
Impact, starting with what people saw that fateful night.
Witnesses described these massive 1 to 8 mile wide objects.
We all looked up at the same time and saw this amazing, huge, dark, silent object.
A visual described by those who saw it as a V-shaped craft with amber orbs.
The light resembled can lights.
What struck me was the sheer size of these lights.
It was almost as if
Track
the
light.
was crafted out of light.
Next, what happened after this paranormal event? Over the years, there have been reports of other similar sightings from around the world, and a number of expert military witnesses have come forward acknowledging the Phoenix Lights as an official, important UFO sighting.
And that's lending more credibility to the whole topic.
Plus, there's another interesting follow-up to this story.
Yet there hasn't been not one report of harm, threat, or abduction associated with the Phoenix Lights.
In fact, it's been quite the contrary.
People were in awe and in wonder, curious. I've had so many people tell me that they feel blessed to have had the experience.
Finally, what happens next? Dr. Lynn says a deeper examination of the Phoenix Lights photographic and video evidence can help prepare people for the next paranormal event.
Now we have data, credible data, to actually look at and see that this is real, and that it's time to get this topic out in the open, address it and study it, as well as move forward in our own evolution.
We're learning about the mystery and the magic behind the Phoenix Lights.
Now everybody has the urge to go out and buy track lighting.
I do too. Anything else you guys want me to play? Because I'll play it. Now, Rev, who's Chris?
Huh?
Remember you were saying something about Chris or something like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Me either. Yeah. So, well, I don't believe in aliens, to be honest. I think there's just the government trying to make up shit. So, that's what I think. So, yeah. Huh?
It's rude for us to think that we're the only people out there.
Of course, there's heaven. Okay, I got a question for you, Rev. Do you believe in hell?
Of course, can't be one without the other.
Exactly. Guys, we got 13 minutes, guys. Like, I'm gonna cut it short anyways because I need to get some sleep so I can get my injections tomorrow. So if you guys don't mind hanging around.
We all know you're not going to go sleep tonight.
Yeah, because you're going to go live probably, right?
Actually, I am after the Shroud of Darknesses.
Oh, they go live. When did they go live?
In about 15 minutes.
Yep. Okay, we'll raid them. How about that? Do you have their link, Rev?
It's no, it's in my notifications that they're going live.
Do you mind if you can find that, please? I would appreciate that.
Well, it's under Through the Veil, actually.
What is
Oh,
it?
it's Through the Veil. Yeah, they're going under Nicole's channel.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it.
I got it. Hold on.
No fighting, kids.
Okay. Hold on. There's the link for Nicole's right there.
Yeah, guys, we'll go raid her in like 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes to go, and yeah. So we'll just hang out and talk about whatever. Or I can show you a 15-minute video, and then I'll say, oh, well, first we'll do this. Rev, can you share your channel out and Past Life Explorer, and I'll put y'all's link out there. I'll do the link.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get there. Give me a minute.
Ooh, I got 30 likes. Wow. One more, guys.
Oh, for the love of Jesus. Come on. Where's my damn channel link?
I got it out there.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. What's up, babe? Want to come up for a little bit?
Hi, Beth.
I need to look up Jonesy.
What's up, Beth?
I have a channel. Critter. The Critter of Riv.
Critter of Riv. Nice.
That's right. New content coming soon, people. Coming soon.
Revcritter. It's funny. I tried to do that to Grinch. Grinch.
New content, new and exciting shit coming to a Critter channel near you.
Nice. Did you want to share that with everybody?
Going to the Historic Jefferson Hotel tomorrow. So we will not be going live, but we will be having a video commute with all the fun stuff we find. I'm sure Sean will have lots of embarrassing critter B-roll on his channel, since I tend to make an ass of myself.
What's up, Beth?
I'm sure that there's going to be fun content, lots of cool stuff. We're staying in room 13, which used to be room 12, which is the room that the bride hung herself in. And they moved the bed into room 19, which is the one that everybody wants to stay in, because that's where they moved the bed to. But the spirit still tends to hang out in room number 13. So lots of stories of a man who tends to wander into the rooms and stand at the end of the bed. And just, kids playing up and down, and lots and lots of cool activities. So we're looking forward to that.
Nice, me too. Well, there, guys, put Tina's channel out, and please support her. She's an awesome person. So
thank you.
Welcome. POE.
How do I get a man to wander into my room?
I swear, with my eyes closed, she sounds just like Sheila, almost.
Yeah. Past Life Explorer, you want to share your channel? What your channel's about?
Well, I mean, it's to the point. It's I do urbexing, which is paranormal, as well as mainly I do the urbexing, which is the abandoned locations. And I'll touch upon the paranormal as well, and also do dead retailing, which is like, your dying Kmart, Sears, JCPenney, stuff like that. I'll be getting more of that soon, but just in general stores that are just closing left and right until they become no more. So that's what my channel was all about.
Sweet. He's an amazing guy. Go ahead and check him out. This is awesome.
My live streams are pretty random, so they're just come in and chill out and enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it, man. Tyler, what's up, man? You want to share your channel out? I know you're just starting out.
I'm in order it online. No more. That take too long. Dude, she's on quarantine. How much more longer can you?
Yeah, I'll share my channel out and everything.
I already put a link out, so.
But yeah, I'll be doing different things, different videos. Some paranormal, some just adventurous type videos and all that kind of stuff. So come check it out.
Go. Well, Beth doesn't have a channel, but she supports people. She's an awesome person,
I have to have a channel or I can't be here.
Okay, but you don't have content.
No, I don't have content. There you go.
There you go. She's cool.
I don't stream here, but I do on D Live.
Oh, did you want to put your D Live link out there if you want?
No.
People on D Live usually don't want to on YouTube.
Well, I have a D Live. Start D Living soon. So. Oh, Beth, I'm just letting you know. I went to go turn my computer. I was on the phone with the tech team, and it started making all these weird noises. So he told me to take it back because it's something to do with the board or something on the computer. And
I
so
told you it was.
fucking. Then I'm gonna order a good one. I'm gonna pay a little bit more money next time.
How many years have you not listened to me?
I'm a stubborn old guy. Okay.
Preach it, Beth.
Not old, but you are stubborn.
Yeah. Ever since she told me, don't put your link
Not
out.
sponsored.
Right?
You tell him, Beth. Get him.
Get him.
I have been for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, I've been here for a while. That's why it's
put
nothing.
Texas and put them over my freaking knee.
See, that's why it's nothing. Live streaming is just like, I mean, a lot of people get nervous when they first live stream and stuff like that. Not me. Like yeah. Except topics. Like I gotta come up with like better. I just don't feel like reading. Like I just like talking about chronic health and everybody's channels now, and
It started out with don't put the link in the chat. Oh, hey, we got a porn person up on our chat.
Oh yeah.
The next thing is don't get a Chromebook. It's not for streaming. What does he get?
Chromebook. But I'm on a Chromebook. It really works, so it's better than the other one.
Not for streaming, really.
It's not, but it is.
And then I told you not to get what?
A cheap computer.
Uh-huh.
And I do it because I can't afford it.
And then you had trouble with the audio, and I said, "What?" And I said, "It's yeah." And I told you exactly what was wrong with it.
It was hell, man. And next time I'm gonna stick with HP. So it's gonna cost me $300, but oh well, it's worth it.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like dollar store. When you go to a dollar store and you get the cheap stuff, you keep on going back because it's cheap.
HP is pretty good.
Oh,
product.
Danny, it's all right. There is something wrong with that boy.
Yeah.
But there's so many things wrong.
It's like getting a pregnancy test from the dollar store. I mean, come on.
Right?
You're having a baby? No, I'm a male.
No, let's not even go there. Let's just not even go there.
You want to share a story? Don't tell me.
It's actually a scary, probably one of the scariest stories out there that needs like a bonfire around it.
Okay.
Yeah, PLE is pregnant.
I could scare the hell out of everybody with that story.
That'd be a miracle if I was pregnant.
Amen.
Wow.
God bless the Holy Spirit, the Son, and the Father.
Oh my God.
And the Holy Spigot.
Having 4 babies at once.
Oh, hell no. All 3 times the doctor thought I was having twins and I was going nuts.
Wow. That is crazy.
Oy vey.
I'm gonna get that link one more time. and put it out because I'm going to end this in 6 minutes. And
Burp. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the litter box.
Okay, cool.
And
she's going to the litter box.
Litter box. Wow.
Gonna head on over to through the veal.
Okay.
So, thank you again, Eli, for a beautiful evening. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And to everyone here. So I will see you guys when I see you. And if I don't see you physically again before I go to Jefferson, wish me luck. And I will see you guys in chat.
You owe me a pizza.
All right. See you there.
All right. Cheers. Good night.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Good night.
Okay.
You just pulled me up here to get you out, huh?
Yep. There goes the Bell link. Go and check her out. We're gonna go to Raider, guys. In like
That's
5
not
minutes.
a good link.
Oh damn! I meant. Well, I got her here anyways. I know I kind of like messed up because I was trying to copy her link. Here it goes. Give me a second.
I didn't even have to try it. I only had to see it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Eli, you're not when are you going to learn how to do links?
I don't know. I can't do links. That's why I don't. Where's my mouth at? Should that end? Okay, here we go. This is better. Oh, what the hell happened? This is fairly common to share a link. You may need to share it another way. What?
Do it again. Look, that has happened to me before. You just have to keep doing it until it actually does it.
Screw it. There goes the link to Aftershock. Jack took on Indian Hill. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and if you can stay on, Beth, be cool. And if everyone wants to, that's cool. Got 4 minutes. If you guys don't mind, I'll run this clock down. So it doesn't matter. Okay, I just want to say something, guys. Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations of what you can be or have or do. Thank you for believing in our journey. Stay positive and stay safe.
Stay looped up.
Yep.
That's